Welcome, focused learners. The world of football has officially come to the nation of soccer, and man, what a start. Today, we are breaking down this massive 2026 FIFA World Cup Group D opener. It's the co-host, the United States, facing off against Paraguay. So let's unpack all the tactical action and those absolutely crucial turning points.
Okay, let's dive right into this. 4-1. I mean, that isn't just a win, right? That is a massive statement. Whenever a host nation steps onto the pitch for their very first match, the pressure is literally astronomical. You can feel it in the stadium. But the USA? They didn't just survive those opening night jitters. No, they absolutely thrived, delivering this decisive, high-scoring victory that really sets the tone for the rest of their tournament.
Now, a 4-1 scoreline might make it look easy, but that totally belies the actual challenge here. Sure, the USA had that comfortable co-host advantage going for them, but Paraguay, they entered this match incredibly battle-tested. We're talking about a remarkably gritty team, you know? This is a squad that successfully came from behind after being down 2-0 against Uruguay, and they survived those grueling extreme altitude duels against Bolivia. So the USA's victory wasn't just beating some random team, they completely dismantled a hardened, highly resilient opponent.
Striking first and fast, the opening onslaught. Right from the opening whistle, the U.S. made a very deliberate tactical choice to just dictate the pace and put Paraguay completely on their back foot.
And this brilliantly illustrates exactly how that early pressure paid off. The USA actively worked to stretch Paraguay's defensive backline, right? They were successfully pulling defenders way out of their natural positions. And that stretching created a crucial opening that Robinson expertly exploited with this incredibly dynamic run. That run just forced total chaos inside the box, which ultimately culminated in Kamianavendia's own goal. So it was a forced error brought on by brilliant tactical execution that put the USA in front.
So with the USA hitting the front and the stadium absolutely rocking, the momentum is heavily favoring the Americans. Almost immediately, they're right back on the attack, surging forward again. McKenna gets the ball, fires, and boom, finds the back of the net. But did the strike actually count? Did the USA instantly double their lead and just run away with the game right then and there?
Well, unfortunately for the co-hosts, the assistance flag goes up, the goal is disallowed. It's this massive cliffhanger moment in the match. The whole USA celebration is suddenly paused, and Paraguay is handed this desperate, much-needed lifeline to stay in the game.
Redemption down the right side of the defense. You see, the USA found immediate redemption by aggressively exploiting a clear vulnerability down the exact same right side of Paraguay's defense, without missing a single beat. 2-0. That relentless targeting paid off, and this was unquestionably the turning point of the opening half. The USA solidified their lead and instantly erased all that frustration from the disallowed goal earlier. The commentary captured the moment perfectly. No one is going to take the goal away from Farhan Balogun. Now, what's really interesting about this whole sequence is his undeniable redemption arc within the span of just a few minutes of game time. I mean, he made absolutely sure that no flag, no whistle, and no defender was going to deny the USA their second goal.
It was just a sensational and convincing finish under huge pressure. Even with Paraguay frantically trying to stop the bleeding, Balogun's total composure in the box allowed him to follow up his team's initial momentum with the most clinical of finishes. It is literally the exact hallmark of a world-class striker operating at peak confidence.
Paraguay's counterpunch and the final blows. Because, of course, a World Cup match against a South American side is rarely just a one-sided affair, right? The final stretch gets completely chaotic. Let's move to the end of the game and see how this builds across those final minutes. Late in the second half, Paraguay showed that trademark resilience we talked about earlier. Almiron did incredibly well to set up substitute Mario, who scored to cut into the USA lead. But wait, moments later, Gio Reyna steps right up with a brilliant answer. He delivers a devastating blow to restore that dominant lead for the US, right before the referee brought this breathless, action-packed match to a close.
So, what does this all mean? With a dominant 4-1 start against a highly resilient opponent, how far can the co-hosts actually go in Group D? The USA proved they can execute tactically, bounce back from setbacks, and finish with ruthless composure. They have firmly announced their arrival at their home World Cup. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Keep this tactical breakdown in mind as the tournament progresses, and I'll catch you in the next one.